Hi class. So today I'm going to clear up a common misconception statistics, which is the difference between standard error and standard deviation. Now, some people tend to think they're either the same thing or they mix the two up. So today I'm going to clear up all the confusion about it. So first, let's look at this number line right here, and let's say this is our data. So like this is like 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't really matter, but pretty much this is our mean. So what standard deviation does is it calculates the variation within the sample compared to its own mean. So it's comparing each of these points to to this mean right here. So our standard deviation is going to capture like something like this. It's going to be like the variation of all of these points compared to the mean. And it's only one sample. Like it's only this sample that we're comparing it to. So now I drew more lines because let's say we take another sample like from the same population. We're trying to find something. So right here is our variation, our standard deviation. I mean, calculation comes from that. That's our mean. Again, big standard deviation here, a lot of variation. That's our mean. So we took 4 samples now, and pretty much I took the mean of a bunch. You see the arrows, that's the mean. And what I did was brought it down to one final line plot, and these are the 4 means of our samples. So what standard error tells us is the variation in the mean from multiple sets of measurement. So pretty much it's the variation between these means. And pretty much it tells us like pretty much giving us like, oh, like is it a good like estimate compared to like our means and everything. And standard error gets smaller with increased sample size, because the more we increase our sample size, the more we're gonna get like centered around our population mean. And standard error is also an important like thing for calculating or for kind of seeing our sampling bias. So here's an example of that. So let's say we have 2, 4, and 6. And that's our population. Let's say it's like a small island of 3 people, and this guy likes 2 drinks a day, this guy likes 4 drinks a day, and this girl likes 6 drinks a day because she's retired and she can have fun. Well, so pretty much, let's say that if we took the population mean of them, it'd be 4 drinks. But let's say that we can only reach 2 of them for some reason, because they each cost $10,000 to sample, because I don't know, they just like negotiated really well. So let's say that we only get 2 and 4, those 2 people. Our x bar, our mean, is going to be 3. Let's say we get 2 and 6, then our x bar is going to actually be 4, which is our population mean. But then let's say we just get 2 and 4. Then our x bar is going to be 5. So that's our sampling error, which standard error kind of plays a part in, kind of gives you like an idea of like the sampling error for some of our samples. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this lecture. If you have any questions, I have office hours 7 days a week, just like Christo. So I mean, just stop by and yeah, have a nice day.